Good evening, everybody. Here we are for another Coin Night Live auction. It is the 21st of December. Sorry, I'm not wearing my hat. I was going to wear my Santa Claus hat tonight and forgot to get it. It's sitting in a different room, and I'm not going to go get it at this point. So we have, let's see, who do we have? We've got Parvis, Eric, we've got Malcolm, Carl, we got Otis, Mr. Adams, Mr. Rizek. We've got, let's see. Oh, there's Love to Fly. Good evening, Love to Fly. We got Farm Dog. So here we are. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for dropping by this evening. I want to make sure that we get more people involved before I get started on the auction. Just a little bit on the late side this evening, but here we are. It is 7 o'clock, straight up and down on the dot here in the Eastern time zone. Coming to you live from Smithfield, North Carolina, in the Sandhills of North Carolina. And let's see, I have sound. I know I have sound because I can see my little thingy moving. Hey, Wanda. Good day, Wanda. There's Mark Thomas. There's Jesse. Dennis. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, yes, I did forget to get the 2009 rolls into the sheet, so I'm going to give you a link to the sheet itself. There you go. That'll take you to the sheet in its most updated form. In its updated form today. Hello, Marked Money Tech. And so I've got a lot of goodies. Got a lot of goodies come up for auction today. Let me get my camera set. Get it in the right place. Right place at the right time. That's always the way to be. Finally got my grades back from NGC, so I know exactly what I'm getting. So we're going to get some nice coins I'll be able to offer coming up real soon. If you're interested in working on your MS67 red Lincoln Cent set. Ah, it's Mr. French. Good evening, Mr. French. Let's remember that, so if he decides to bid, that we can put him in the sheet as Dick French. And I will give you moderator status here. There we go. All right. So, well, hello, Scott. Been a while since I've seen you, sir. All right, currently 3 minutes after. I'm going to get my machines set up and get working here. Let me go on over to the micro shot, put the first coin up for auction on the block, and get my lighting and everything set to show it. That doesn't look good. Let's see here. There you go. How about a 1930S? 1930S Lincoln Cent. This will be, hello, Kenny. This will be our first coin of the evening. First coin of the evening. You're in Facebook jail again? Oh, bummer. Good evening, Mr. Rizek. So here we are, 1930S Lincoln Cent. Every single that I have tonight, every one of the singles I have tonight is starting at 50% of its actual value. 50% of its actual value. So I'm expecting to see some bid raises, or hopefully. But here we are with our first item. It's lot number 1, 1930S Lincoln Cent. We're starting this off at $8.50. $8.50. Anybody give me a bid of $8.50? $8.50 on this 1930S choice uncirculated Lincoln Cent. There's a $9 bid. 9 now, looking for a $10 bid. How about a 10? Anybody bid a $10? $10 now. How about a bid of $10? There's Mr. Adams with 11. 11 now. 12 now. 12. How about a bid of $12? There's 12 now. 13. How about a bid of $13? 13. Anybody bid a 13? 13. How about a bid of $13? 13 for an uncirculated 1930S Lincoln Cent. There's 13. Now looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of $14? 14. Anybody bid of 14? There's 14 now. 15. How about a $15 bid? 15 now. Anybody bid of 15? How about that bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15 now? Anybody bid of 15? Got 14 going once. Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? I got 14 now going twice. Looking for a bid of $15. 15 now. Anybody bid of 15? Looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Last call. Bid of 14. Looking for a bid of $15. How about a bid of 15 now? Anybody bid of 15? All right, I'm sold to Ant at $14. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ant. Sorry, Kenny. Didn't get you in there in time. Here is our next item. How about a 1929D full-on uncirculated Woody? 1929D. These don't come around very often, do they? Let's start this off at $27. How about a $27 bid? Mauricio, good evening. There's Mark Thomas with a $30 bid, 30 now, 31, 31. How about a bid of $31 now? Anybody bid of 31? Hello, Chasing Change. And Frank. Good evening, Frank. Legs 20 seconds. Okay, well, I'll try to slow down just a little bit. Mark now with a bid of 35. 35 now, looking for a bid of $36. 36, how about a bid of 36 now? Did a bid of 36? Let me flip it over and show you the other side. Look at that. Full-on Woody, both sides, folks. Beautiful coin. Nice uncirculated 1929D. Hello, Mr. Fletcher. There's Ant with a bid of 36 now. 36 now, looking for a bid of 37. There's Kenny Cross with 41. 41 now, 42. How about a $42 bid? 42. Anybody bid of 42? Got a coin here worth nearly $60. Got Mark with a bid of 45. 45 now. How often do you see uncirculated 1929D Lincoln Cents? It doesn't happen often, I can tell you that for sure. Mark now with a bid of 25. 45, I'm sorry. 45, looking for a bid of $46. 46 now. Anybody bid of 46? How about a bid of 46 now? Anybody bid of 46? How about a bid of 46 now? Anybody bid of 46? Looking for a bid of 46? I got 45 going once. Looking for a bid of $46. 46. Anybody bid of 46? There's Ant with 46. Kenny Cross back with 48. 48 now, 50. How about a bid of $50? There's Mark with 50 now, 55. 55. Anybody bid of 55? Looking for a bid of 55 now, 55. How about a bid of 55? Anybody bid of 55? Got a bid of 50 now, looking for a bid of 55. 55, anybody bid of 55? Eric, this is the coin I was talking about when I talked to you on the phone. This is the one. 50 now, 55, 55, anybody bid of 55? How about a bid of 55? Anybody bid of 55? Got $50 going once, looking for a bid of 55. How about a bid of 55? Anybody bid of 55? I got $50 now, $50 going twice. Looking for a bid of 55, 55, anybody bid of 55, looking for a bid of 55. How about a bid of 55 now, anybody bid of 55, 55? Last call at 50, looking for a bid of $55, 55. How about a bid of 55, anybody bid of 55? I'm waiting for the lag. All right, sold to Mark Thomas, $50. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Sissy question, best type of monitor for coin photography? Monitor. Monitor being the display that you look at? I don't know that there is a best type. Or are we talking about the camera itself? Now we got a 55p in proof. There we go. There's a 1955 proof cent right there. We got P. Adams at $10. 10 now, looking for a bid of $11. $11 now. How about $11 now? There's Farm Dog at 12. 12 now, looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of $13 now? 13. Anybody bid of 13? Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? 13. UHD QA. Oh, you know what? I really don't know. I would imagine the most pixels you can get. 4K would be good, I think. That's the 4K UHD. There we go. 1955 proof, boys and girls. There's a $14 bid. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15 now? Anybody bid of 15? How about a bid of 15? $15? Anybody bid of 15? Gosh, man, that is just bright. Here, let's do it this way. Let's do that, and then let's do this. Yeah, kill that light somehow. Lots of light. There we go, Farm Dog at 15. Looks like a mirror with sunlight. Blind you. Understand some of you are getting snow today, so some of you are snow blind. Here, we're proof blind. Farm Dog at 15, looking for a bid of $16. 16, how about a bid of 16? Anybody bid of 16? Got 15 once now, looking for a bid of $16. 16, how about a bid of $16 now? Anybody bid of 16? Got 15 twice now, looking for a bid of $16. 16, anybody bid of 16? Looking for a bid of 16? How about a bid of 16? There's Sissy at 16. 16 now, looking for a bid of 17. 17, how about a bid of $17? Now 17, how about a bid of 17? Anybody bid of 17? Farm Dog is out. That was Sissy and Farm Dog in that fight. So Sissy's at 16, looking for a bid of 17, going once. Good evening, Ted. How are you doing, sir? We're only on lot number 3, so we're still kind of early in the mix. Love to Fly wants to give me a bid of 27. Is that correct? Meant 17. 17. Okay, $17. Got a bid of 17 from Mr. French. 17 now, looking for a bid of $18. 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? Need a bid of 18 now. Anybody a bid of 18? Looking for an $18 bid. 18 now. Anybody a bid of 18? How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? I got 17. 17 now, going once, looking for a bid of $18. 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? I got 17. 17 now, going twice, looking for a bid of $18. 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? Last and final call. Final call now at 17. Looking for a bid of $18. 18. How about a bid of 18? Anybody a bid of 18? All right, I'm sold at $17 to Mr. French. Thank you, sir. Now, here's something. You're not going to see this very often, but at the same time, well, maybe that's a good thing. But here is an 1858 Flying Eagle cent that has been recarved, re-engraved, and, well, basically just kind of messed up. But I know this is below good price for one of these. You want one as a filler? Here it is. $12. $12 will get you started. 1858. Now, I believe this is a small letters, but I'm not sure. 1858 Flying Eagle cent. I'll let you look at the reverse side. The reverse side's actually relatively clean. For what it is, anyway. There's the reverse side of our coin starting at $12. 12. Anybody bid at $12? How about a bid of 12? Need a hole filler for your 1858 in your Indian cent book. This will get you started. Good conditions, $25 for one of these. Hello, JM. It's a 1858. Anybody want a bit of, let's see, let's do $10. How about $10? Coin Snap says it grades coins. I'm not really sure. I've heard of a couple of them that they say grade coins, but I'm not really sure how efficient that would be, or how effective it would be, actually. No $10 start? $10? The reverse real quick. There it is. Nice, beautiful reverse on that coin. 1910 Philly. I got to start at... No, wait. Bid of 10, 11, and 12. Where are we? What are we doing? Was that for the Flying Eagle? I think that was for the Flying Eagle. Let me know if that was for the Flying Eagle. We'll back up and we'll go back to it. Is that for this little guy? Okay, that's for the 1858. Okay. Got some mega lag. Yeah, that's right. I passed on that quite a while ago, but that's okay. We can come back to it. We got Kenny at 10. Love to fly at 11. Kenny back at 12. Mr. French at 11. Kenny at 12. $12 is the bid now. Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of $13 now? Anybody bid of 13? Lag is killing your OCD. Well, you can. Eric can tell you how to get that to speed back up. Eric can tell you how to get that to speed up so that it works properly for you. All right, we're going to be sold to Kenny Cross. Kenny Cross at 12 on the 1858. There, that's instructions from Eric on how to get it to speed up so that you actually see what you're supposed to see. Or you can refresh and come back in. Either way. All right, next item, Eric. Ready to go with a 1910. Beautiful 1910 in a, well, this is going to be a nice uncirculated. I've got it here as choice uncirculated, but I think it's actually better than that. Where do you want to start? $14? 14. Give me a bid of $14. How about a bid of 14 on this beautiful 1910 Philadelphia? You got a $30 coin here. $30 coin starting you off at $14. Don't miss your chance. I'm showing that I have an excellent connection, so there's nothing I can do to make it any better. Hello, Otis. You're having a lag issue. I'm sorry about the lag issues. I wish we could do something to make it better. Okay, Kenny gives me a 26, but I'm not sure what that's for. 26? Is that for the 1910 Lincoln Cent? Is Kenny with a bid of 26? 26 looking for a bid of 27 now. 27. How about a bid of 27? Beautiful 1910 uncirculated brown coin. Okay. Kenny says 26. 26 now looking for a bid of 27. 27. How about a bid of 27? Anybody bid of 27? Got a $26 bid now going once, looking for a $27 bid. Anybody bid at 27, looking for a bid at 27. How about a bid at 27? Got a $26. $26 going twice now, looking for a bid at $27. 27. How about a bid at 27? Anybody bid at 27? Now I got a last call at 26, looking for a bid at 27. 27. How about a bid at 27? $27 now. Anybody bid at 27? And I'm sold at 26. Thank you very much, Kenny. Moving on to the next item, we have a 1913P 1913s don't usually come this nice, but this one is a good one. 1913p. Starting this one off at $13. No marked money tech. 1910 isn't a key date, but anytime you get one from prior to 1934 that's uncirculated, they are fought after because, well, they're very, very hard coins to get. Farm Dog at $13 on the 13. Got a $13 bid now, looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? Now a bid of 14. How about that bid of 14 out there? Anybody bid of 14? How about a bid of 14? Now a bid of 14. There's Kenny at 18. 18 now, 19, 19. How about a bit of 19? Anybody bid of 19? How about a bit of $19 now? 19, anybody bid of 19? Oh, sorry, Farm Dog. Yes, sir. I'll get it flipped. Very nice, clean-looking coin. Got an 18 bid, looking for a bid of $19 now. 19, how about a bid of 19? That is the reverse side. Flip it back over to the obverse. There is the obverse again. Just a little bit of minor rim damage on this one, but other than that, we've got a beautiful coin. Near full detail. Very few marks on it. I got Farm Dog up to 19 and Kenny Cross at 23. Farm Dog is out. Kenny Cross at 23 now, looking for a bit of 24. How about a bit of 24 now? A bit of 24. Any bids out there? 24, 24. Any bit of 24. Thank you, Chasing Change. Hope to see you come back. Got 23. Kenny Krause at 23. Looking for a bit of 24. 24. Anybody bid of 24? Got 23 going once now. Looking for a bit of 24. 24. How about a bit of 24? Got Kenny at 23. Looking for a bit of 24 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 24. 24. Anybody bid of 24? Final chance. 23. You're looking for a bit of 24. 24. Now a bit of 24. How about a bit of 24? All right, we're sold at 23. Kenny Cross at 23. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lot 7. Look at that. 1930 with some color. Nice, nice. Beautiful coin, toned very beautifully. Here's the reverse side, little bit spotty. I'm going to start this only at $4. $4 is uncirculated, 1930. Starting at $4 with beautiful toning. I appreciate it, Kenny. Thank you very much, sir. There's Jim Fletcher with a $5 bid. 5 now, 5.5. Looking for a bit of 550. 550. How about a bit of 550? Not a bit of 550. Need a bit of 550. How about a bit of 550? Not a bit of 550. Hello, Kelly. Thank you, sir. I did get you in on the singles pool that we talked about. Got you in on that, so no problems. Got Jim at $5 looking for a bit of 550. 550 on a 1930. Beautifully toned Lincoln cent. There is Sissy at $6. 6 now looking for a bit of 650. 650. How about a bit of 650? Anybody bid of 650? How about a bit of 650? Not a bit of 650. 650. How about a bit of 650? There's Ronald. Ronald at 7 now. 7 now looking for a bit of 750. 750. How about a bit of 750? 750. Got $7 looking for a bit of 750. 750. How about a bit of 750? Now a bit of 750. If at whatever speed you are watching, however far behind me you are, or however far behind you I am, however that works out, if you're watching the chat and you're watching the bids in the chat, you'll always know where the current bid is because you're seeing the same thing I see. Although my voice might come to you late, your chat is pretty much live and straight on the wire. So there is Mr. French again at 750. 750 now. Looking for a bid of $8. $8 now. How about a bid of $8? Any bid of 8? Yes, Carl, I got you in on that too. Get a max of 10 at $3.50 a piece. I'll talk more about it a little bit later on as the time comes due for it. But I got you in on that. There's Ronald back at $9. $9 now. Looking for a bid of $10. 10. Anybody bid of 10? Look a bid of 10. Add a bid of 10. Yes, Paul, I am. Ronald, I'll get you in there too. And Sissy, I already got you on the list. Be sure you want to be on the list. Just confirm with me. Getting 10 of the singles pool for the BU Wheat singles. All right, Ronald, I'll get you on the list now. The coins in this pool are going to be pretty nice. I'm doing 1,500 coins. The 1,500 coins that I'm doing, over 400 of them are pre-1940. So nearly a third of the coins you'll get on average will be prior to 1940. And given that, your value to spend is going to be roughly double, sometimes much, much more. There's all different kinds of issues in here. 1943S, 1939S. There's a couple of there's about 5 or 6 1934s that are in red, uncirculated condition. I got you on the list, Paul. Thank you. And they're $3.50 per spot, per pull. I think I already got you on the list, Jim. I did not know whether or not you wanted me to put Josie in too. If you want me to, I can put Josie in as well. Sand Digger, I got you in already. Cat Morgendollar, I'll get you in there. Now we've got 100 coins sold, and I haven't even gotten to it yet. But that's okay. Can do it anytime you want. Parviz, I got you in on here already too. I knew you would want in, so I put you on the list. Wanda. Okay. I got Wanda. Good gosh, let's just go ahead and do this. For the 1930, where was I on that 1930? I had Ronald at $9. I had no bids since then, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it to Ronald for $9. So, Ronald, this one is yours for $9. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Parviz, if you want to buy additional chips, give me a name, and I will make the chips for you. I can do that. So far I have, let's see, 140 coins sold out of 1,500, so that's about a tenth of them. I've gone through and I've pulled pretty much every issue from 1934 up. There are a few that I had to skip, like 35S. There's a few of them. You come up with a Paul Sr. and a Paul Sr. and a Paul Jr. and so on. It's $3.50 a piece. Okay, I'll get Josie in there too. Actually, because I'm not billing her, I'm billing Jim. I just put Jim's name on there again. And we'll know to bill Jim for 2 sets, and one of them belongs to Josie. There won't be a pull-a-proof again until January. Okay, Ant wants in. I've got Ant in now. We may as well just skip to it. Let's skip to it and come back, okay? We'll do this. We'll skip to this and we'll come back. I want to show you something real quick. I have begun the process of actually... putting the coins in holders, and I wanted to show you. Let me get my camera out. This is actually kind of cool, so I think it's worth the wait. Here you go. This right here is all of the coins that are going in this pool from 1934 to 1946. 1934 to 1946. They're $3.50 a piece. Okay, Parviz, let me make a note for that. Parviz 2 will be Jordan. So there we go. So yeah, these are the coins that are going in the pool that are between 1934 and this is the 46Ds, and then here's the 46S. And I still have to get up into the 50s and stuff, but this is going to be roughly 1/3 of the entire batch. The max is 10, Sureg. Max is 10, and it is $3.50 per spot. Crispy is in. Jim is in. Yes, these are Steelies. In fact, these, I don't even have the 43 Philadelphias in here yet. These are all D's and S's. I'll give you one little preview. Okay. Here's one of the S Mint coins. 1943 S. I know we don't have very good focus at this level, but it'll give you an idea. Yeah, this doesn't do refocus. Yeah, those funky colored ones in the middle row. But these are they. I love doing this. This is fun stuff. All right, let me make sure that I need to get Parviz in there for a second round. You've got Kelly. Okay. And then I've got, let's see, did I get Kelly Michaud in there? I'm not sure that I got Kelly Michaud in there for the first. Yeah, I got Kelly Michaud in there already. Jim says, you had me at BU pull. Doug Rizak says, bin 7, final answer. Is that your final answer? So I'm going to get you in there for 7, sir. Good evening, Raymond. How are you doing, sir? We're actually doing spots right now for a BU wheat cent pull. This is 1/3 of the total lot of coins. It goes from 1934 up through the 30s to 1946. And, well, no, this is actually almost half of them. That's right. This is almost actually half of them. Then the other half will be from 1947 up through 1958. There won't be that many from the 50s. You're not going to see, this isn't going to be overloaded with 50s. This is actually a pretty good mix all the way from the 30s through the 50s. They are all uncirculated coins, and they are $3.50 a piece, and we're going to do a pull. A pull at $3.50 per coin. That means some of these uncirculated 34s and 35 and 36 Lincoln cents and 37s and 38s, 38S, 38Ds. There's all sorts of different ones in here. You'd like to bin the 17th coin from the left on the bottom row. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 17. Let's see what that one is. It's a 1937 plain. 1937 plain. Nice gemmy coin. So that's going to be worth way more than your $3.50. Richard Sappington, yes, we got you in, sir. Raymond Longy says 5. He wants 5 of them. Sureg says he'll take the max. We already got Sureg in for the max. This is going to happen either the day after Christmas or 2 days after Christmas. It's either going to be on the Monday or the Tuesday. I'm not going to be doing... now, Eric, are you going to be doing reveals next week? I think you are going to be doing reveals next week. We will probably have the reveal show on Monday. When we have the reveal show on Monday, I'll probably do this pull directly after the reveal show. Hello, Kimberly. This is a pull that's like a proof pull, only it's going to be for BU wheat coins, BU wheat cents. Kenny Krause says he'll take 5. And hopefully, Kimberly, I answered your question. Stanley says he'll take 10. They're $3.50 per coin for a max of 10 coins per person. This is all of the coins going in it from 1934 up through 1946. So you know that all the ones from here going this way and all of this row is prior to 1943. Raymond says he'll take another 10, or another 5, I'm sorry, another 5 for the max. Mark Thomas, I think I put you in there, yes, because you had specifically asked, and I got you in. And Ronald, we did get you in for 10, I think. Let me make sure. Yes, we got Ronald in for 10. I'm going to call out here pretty soon. I'm going to call out all the names I have so that you can let me know if I missed you. Penny Hoarder wants 10. I think Carl said he wanted 10. And Mr. French, yes, I did get you in. Cat Morgan Dollar is in for 10. Actually, not such a long show, actually. We're up to 257 sold. So I'm at 257 coins sold. Usually on my proof pulls, I sell between 225 and 250. And those shows are barely over an hour long. Roy, you wanted to get one? Yeah, I know you missed the last one, Raymond. Roy, if you want to get in on one, you just let me know. You typed a 1. I want to be sure that that's what you mean, so just say bin. And I'll get you in for 1. Penny Hoarder got in for the max. We've got Roy here for 1. Raymond Longy wants in on all of the proof nickel pulls. I get it. I got it. Okay, Roy Wheeler says yes, that he wants in for that one. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Now, let me go back and let me read the names out and tell you what we've got to be sure that everybody is in who wants to get in. I've got Brian Rogel for 10. I've got Sissy for 10. I've got Jim for 10, Jim Fletcher. Sandigger for 10. Malcolm for 10. Kelly Michaud for 10. Carl Ignatz for 10. I've got Ronald Magany for 10. I've got Paul Hampton for 10, Cap Morgendollar for 10, Parviz for 10, Wanda for 10, Mr. French for 10, Mr. Bridges for 10, and I've got Josie Fletcher in for 10. I've got Ant for 10, Mark Thomas for 10. I've got Crispy for 10, Sureg for 10. I've got Malcolm. I don't know who Rebecca is, but I've got Malcolm's Rebecca in for 5. Then I've got Parviz in for 10 a second time. This one's for Jordan. Then I've got Doug in for 7, Mr. Sappington for 10, Mr. Lungi for 10. I've got JM for 10, Kenny Cross for 5. I've got Penny Hoarder for 10, and then Roy Wheeler for 1. No, Klaus, you can get in. That's fine. Kimberly and Klaus. Get Kimberly in. And Klaus. Klaus, do you want 10, Klaus? Paul says forever bin max on all pools. I can do that. Oh, okay. Rebecca. Okay, I know that Rebecca. Her hubby cut her off. Oh my gosh. Well, you can always tell her that she's still welcome to hang out unless her addiction gets too much of the best of her and she has to bid if she shows up. Wanda says forevermore. Let me make a list of this to be sure. So, Raymond always wants in on nickels. I've got Paul Hampton for all pools. I've got Wanda for all pools. I'm sorry, Klaus. Max is 10 coins at $3.50 per coin. $3.50 is the number of coins, or the price per coin, and then 10 is the max number I can get for you. And just in case you stepped in a little bit late and didn't hear me, this right here represents all of the coins. This right here represents all of the coins from 1934 up through 1946. So I still have to get all the ones. I've got some of them in holders already, but from 1947 up through 1958, I still have to get the coins done and ready. Ted Evans. Did I get Ted Evans? Let me make sure I got Ted Evans. I don't know that we did, but I'm looking. No, we did not get Ted Evans. Ted, do you want in for, was it 10? Might be a long show, but at this price, I don't see how you can skip it. Okay, Carl, I've got you for all pools, just in case you miss a show. The pools are different from reveals, and the reason is I need you there live to do reveals simply because there's only 50 coins. That's all there is, 50 coins. And with the pools, I can just add more coins if I get more people. I mean, I do have a reasonable limit. Parviz, bin max on all. Okay. Now, I'm also thinking about another subject, and I want to be sure that everyone here agrees. I'm thinking about doing a pool for toned coins. A pool for toners. I have a number of toner coins that I can put in holders and do a pool on those. Those would be $4 a piece. What do you think about that? Oh, I knew Wanda would say yes. Let's see. Okay, I got you in, Parviz. Let's see, who else said that? P. Adams. I make sure I got P. Adams in there. I got Ted in there now. Yeah, P. Adams, you are on the end of the list here. Oh, yeah. Sissy likes that idea. Got to tone us. Okay, well, we will be able to... Okay, Penny Hoarder wants in on all. Okay, Ronald says yes to all shows. I'm not doing the toners until January, but when I do them, I will get you in. Stanley, did you want in on this BU pull, or are you just talking about for the toners? Because I do not have your name up here yet for this pull, the one that we're currently working on. I don't have your name in on it. Haven't heard from you yet. Raymond says he'll do the toner. So yes, we are going to do a toner show. I may have to limit that to the number of coins I can do. No. There won't be any 3 per week. I can't even handle that. We're talking about 2 to 3 per month at most. Okay, Stanley says he wants in for 10 of these. Dennis, does that mean you want in on these wheat pulls? Seeing something that's a little bit cryptic. Is it 350 times 10 is $35 bin? Is that what you want? You're 8.7% Social Security raise. They're doing 8.7%. Wow, that's that. I mean, it's not anywhere near enough, but that is huge for Social Security raise. Okay, Kelly, I'll get you in on the toners when we get it. When we get it here, it's going to be January before I have that one ready. Okay, I've got Dennis. Dennis wants in on this one. Dennis wants hot dog buns. I might be able to get him hot dog buns. My hot dog buns are frozen, though. I have to lay them out for a while. We don't eat hot dogs often enough to keep fresh buns, so we have frozen ones. But I tell you what, the way your weather is right now, a frozen bun would actually taste warm. All right, we'll get back to the auction now. If you want to bin in on the wheat singles pool that I've got here, you let me know, and I'll get you on the list. But otherwise, I'm not going to spend any more time on it today. We'll go back to the microscope and back to the auction. Eric, brother, you might have 2 hours of freezing weather there. Heck, it's below freezing a lot of the winter in some places, like where you used to live. You act like you've never seen it before. Come on. All right, we got lot number 8 now, a 1938D. Look at that. Look at that beauty. You got a 38D with beautiful color, and it's a Woody. I got Ant starting me at $10. 10 now, looking for a bid of $11. Now 12 at Thomas, Mark Thomas. $11, $12 now. I'm sorry, 12. Mark Thomas at 12, looking for a bid of 13. There's Ant back at 14. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? Not a bid of 15. You got rid of all the abominable clothing. It's easy to understand that word, but it's really not easy to say it. Abominable. I'm sorry, reverse. Reverse just as colorful as the obverse. This is a beautiful gem. Should have actually gotten this one graded. I got Ant at 14, looking for a bid of $15. 15 now, you bet a bid of 15. Kelly, you'll have to do a 15 bid to stay in. 14 now, looking for a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15? You bet a bid of 15. 15 now, looking for a bid of 15. There's Mark at 15. 15 now, 16. Now 16, looking for a $16 bid. 16, there's Ant at 16. Now 17. Now 17, looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of 17? Now a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17? $17 now, looking for a bid of 17. How about a bid of $17 now? Anybody bid of 17? There's Mark with 17. 17 now, 18. How about a bid of 18? There's Ant with 18. 18 now, 19. 19, anybody bid of 19? $19 now, looking for 19. How about a bid of 19? This is one of the nicest 38Ds I've seen in years. There's Ant with 19. 19 now, 20. Now 20, looking for a $20 bid. 20, anybody bid of $20? 20, how about a bid of 20? 20 now, anybody bid of 20? $20 now, anybody bid of $20? 20, how about a bid of $20? I got Mark back with 20. Mark back with 20. Oh, there's Eric still on the cold. Eric, our forecast low temperature Saturday night here will be 14 degrees. So we don't need any 28, 29 degree cold comments. We all know about that. 21, Ant at 21 now, looking for a $22 bid. 22, anybody bid at 22? I see you later, Malcolm. I appreciate it, sir. 22, looking for a bid of 22. 22 now, a bid of 22. 22, how about a bid of 22? I got 21. 21 going once now, looking for a bid of 22. How about a bid of 22? $22 now, a bid of 22. Looking for a bid of 22. Well, Eric, we might be able to cut some granite so we can make you a headstone when you die of the freezing cold. When you freeze into a crispy critter, we'll have that granite cut with your nipples. $8 for a low, and $25 for the high. Folks, that's the Atlanta, Georgia area. That is wicked. And deep freeze on Vancouver Island, that's not normal either. All this cold talk is killing Eric. Anybody else? $21 bid, looking for 22. 22, anybody bid at 22? I'm going to do a last call now. 21, looking for a bid at 22. 22, how about a bid at 22? 22, anybody bid at 22? 22? All right, I'm sold at $21. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ant. Another one of the many coins I've sold that I would prefer to keep. But, yeah, it is what it is. 1909. This is in a cointainer. 1909 Indian. Here we go. Got pretty nice detail on this coin. It appears at one point in time that it has been bathed in something that changed its color. It doesn't have a very natural looking color on it, but it is a pretty looking coin for anybody who needs a 1909 Indian. 1909 Indian, we're going to start this at $18. 18, how about a bit of $18? 18, how about a bit of $18 now? A bit of 18, how about a bit of 18? There's Ronald at 18. Hello, Ida. How are you doing? Ronald at 18. Carl tries 18, needs a bit of 18, 50 or 19. How about a bit of 19? A bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? $19 now. Anybody bit of 19? 18 going once to Ronald, looking for a bit of 19. How about a bit of 19? How about a bit of 19? 90, but a bit of 19. It's off. It just doesn't quite look right. It's almost kind of too brassy. It's got nice surface. It's got nice appeal. It's just off a little bit in color. But I got Carl at 19. 19 now, looking for a bit of $20. 29, anybody a bit of 20? How about a bit of 20? Anybody a bit of 20, looking for a bit of 20? $20 now, anybody a bit of 20? Yeah, I mean, there's some chance it could be original, but if I saw a 1909 Lincoln like this, I wouldn't think it was original color. I got Ronald at 20. Ronald Magany at 20. Kenny Krause comes in at 21. Kenny Krause at 21. 21 now, 22. How about a bit of $22 now? 22, anybody a bit of 22? Got 21, looking for a bit of 22. 22 now, anybody a bit of 22? Looking for a bit of 22. How about a bit of 22 now? Anybody a bit of 22? You get that with the uncirculated Indians sometimes. I don't think this one's uncirculated. It's an AU. It may have details, but I think it's got a little tiny bit of wear. Ronald at 22. 22 now, 23. 23, how about a bit of 23? A bit of 23? And there's no cartwheel luster. This is almost like a Woody coin, that it doesn't have much cartwheel at all. Just got pretty nice detail, and it's a 1909. Genuine 1909 for sure. I don't know, Kelly. I don't know whether they had that color plancha. I have seen many other 1909 Lincoln or Indians. In fact, I've got a whole roll of 09 Indians, but it's all the coins are a brown color, typical brown color, medium brown. 22 going once now, looking for a bit of 23. 23, how about a bit of 23? A bit of 23? Looking for a bit of $23. 23 now, a bit of 23? You know me, I just like to be full disclosure on this stuff. 22 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 23. $23 now. A bit of 23. How about a bit of 23? A bit of 23? There's Richard Sappington, 23. 23 now. Looking for a bit of 24. 23 now. 24. 24. How about a bit of 24? A bit of 24? Well, that, and plus you get this beautiful little coin case with it. $23 now, 24, 24. How about a bit of 24? A bit of 24. There's 24. Ronald at 24 now, 25. 25, 25. A bit of 25, 25. How about a bit of 25 now? A bit of 25. By the way, folks, I am going to be trying a small, short, and sweet auction, a live auction on Whatnot sometime in the relatively near future. I think it's going to be January before I actually get into it, but I'm going to be doing some relatively inexpensive stuff, just a small auction just to see what happens. Oh, I can make it a custom case, Kelly. I can etch my initials in it for you. But this is just one of those snap-together coin capsules. 1909, Ronald at $24 going once, looking for a bit of 25, 25, anybody bit of 25, 25, how about a bit of 25? I got a 24 now, going once, how about a bit of 25, 25, anybody bit of 25, how about a bit of 25, 25? There you go. There's some temperature for you. -8 in Minneapolis, Thursday night. Wind chill of -32. That's one of those times when you can throw a cup of coffee up in the air and it freezes before it hits the ground. Ah, cool. Kelly, you'll have to look me up at some point. I don't have anything started yet. Well, Doug, I'm actually kind of just looking for a way to have more than one outlet. Because right now, basically the only place I sell is here on YouTube. I've got some lots up on eBay, and I've got a few things on my website at lincolncent.com. But I'm also looking to make my lincolncent.com inventory more robust, and I'm also trying to get another live adventure running where I can get more people involved, and there might actually be different channel members there than we have here, so it might actually bring us a slightly larger overall gain in watchers and people who can learn from it. I'll do that, Kelly, for sure. Hello, Alex. All right, I'm going to sell this one to Ronald for $24. It's sold to Ronald for $24. I appreciate it, Ronald. Thank you very much, sir. And let's bring up the next item for bids. How about 1936D? Got a little bit of a planchet imperfection, but it's otherwise a damn near perfect coin. It's beautiful. It's got a little bit of a hit on the left field, and it's got that little striation in the planchet next to the date. The reverse of this coin is toned just a little. It's a beautiful coin. Really nice little 1936 D, Lincoln cent. And we're going to start this off at only $6. That's less than half what it's worth, folks. $6. Ronald gives me a $6 bid. $6 now, looking for $6.50. $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 now? A bit of $6.50. $6.50 now. A bit of $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 now? A bit of $6.50. $6.50. $6. $6 now, going once, looking for a bit of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50 now? A bit of $6.50. There's $6.50 now. $7. $6.50 now. $7. How about a bit of $7? $7 now. How about a bit of $7? Anybody bit of $7? Looking for a bit of $7. $7 now. Anybody bit of $7? I got Ronald back at 7. 7. I got Kimberly trying 7. Needs a bit of 750. 750 now. How about a bit of 750? 750. Anybody bit of 750? Your bank account isn't going to like whatnot. There's Mr. French at 750. Dick French at 750 now, looking for a bit of $8. $8 now. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bit of $8? There's Jimmy Bridges back at 9. Jimmy at 9, looking for a bit of $10 now. 10. Anybody bit of 10? There's Ronald back at 10. Ronald back at 10 now. 11. How about $11? $11 now. Anybody bit $11? I can tell you there is a little bit of truth to the story that PayPal doesn't like one of my bank accounts. I have a bank account at Chase Bank. And when you try to connect a bank account to your PayPal account, it will not let you connect a Chase account. Your Chase bank account, you cannot do. And I'm not sure why. I think it may be a security issue on their part that they don't want the insecurity of having websites connected to their bank accounts. That's just a guess, though. But almost every bank in the world is connectable. I mean, I've seen a number of them that it's possible to connect your bank account to your PayPal account, but not with Chase, one of the largest banks in the country. I got Ronald at $10. $10 now, looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. How about $11? Anybody bid $11? How about a bid $11? Anybody bid $11? $11 now. Anybody bid $11? $11. Anybody bid $11? How about a bid $11? Anybody bid $11? That poll is when you get a different account, you start feeding money into that different account, and you use it for your auctions. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say that? I got 10 going once, looking for $11. $11 now. Anybody bid $11? There's Jimmy at 11. 11 now. 12 now. 12. Anybody bid at 12? Looking for a bid at $12 now. 12. Anybody bid at 12? How about a bid at 12? 12 now, looking for a bid at $12. 12, anybody bid at $12? $12 now, how about a bid at $12? There's Ronald back at 12, now 13. 12 now, 13, how about a bid at 13 now? Anybody bid at 13? Look a bid at 13 now, anybody bid at 13? $13. 1936D. 1936D. You don't see these all that often in this kind of condition. They're not easy to get. There are a few of them in that pool, though. 1936D. Kind of got to get lucky when you're talking about 1,500 coins and 300 people bought in, or 300 chips bought in. At 300 chips bought in, that's 1/3 of them. I have enough coins for 3 pulls. So at $12 now going once, looking for a bit of 13. How about a bit of 13? There's Mr. French at 13 now, 14. How about a bit of $14? 14, anybody bit of 14, looking for a bit of $14 now, anybody bit of 14, there's Ronald at 14 now, 15. 14 now, 15, how about a bit of $15? 15, how about a bit of 15, anybody bit of 15? Got a $14, looking for a bit of $15. 15 now, anybody bit of 15, looking for a bit of 15, how about a bit of 15? Mr. French is out, so looking for a bit of $15 now, anybody bit of 15, how about a bit of $15 now, anybody bit of 15? I got Ronald at 14 going once, looking for a bit of $15. 15, how about a bit of 15? Anybody bit of 15, how about a bit of 15 now, anybody bit of 15? All right, 14. Now twice, looking for a bit of $15. 15, how about a bit of 15? Anybody bit of 15? How about a bit of $15 now? Anybody bit of 15? Got last call at 14, looking for a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? Sold to Ronald at 14. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Moving on up. Next item, lot number 11. It seems like we've been here a long time for 11 lots. How about a 35S that's uncirculated? Red Brown uncirculated 1935S, Lincoln cent. Starting this one off at $10. 1935S is a $1,000 roll of coins. That's a $20 start. $20, but this one's at $10. Starting this off at $10, 10, anybody bid a 10. How about a bit of 10 now? Anybody bid a 10? There's Mark at 10, 10 now 11. 11, there's 12. Ant at 12 now, $13. Now anybody bid a 13. How about a bit of 13? There's Mark back at 13, 13 now 14. 14 now, how about a bit of 14? Anybody bid a 14? How about a bit of 14 now? There's Mr. French at 14, 14 now 15. $15 now. How about a bit of 15? 15, how about a bit of 15? Anybody bid a 15? How about a bit of 15? Got Mark at 15, 15 now 16. How about a bit of $16? 16, how about a bit of 16? 16. Got Mark at 15, looking for a bit of $16. 16 now, anybody bid a 16? $16, how about a bit of 16? I got Mr. Sappington out at 16, 16 now 17, 17, how about a bit of $17? 17 now, 17, looking for a bit of 17, how about a bit of 17? 17, how about a bit of 17 now, anybody bid a 17? I got $16, 16 now going once, looking for a bit of 17. 17 now, anybody a bit of 17? Mark says he's out. Thank you, Mark. And Ronald is out. I appreciate it. Mr. Sappington at 16, looking for a bit of $17, is going twice. Now at 16, looking for a bit of 17. How about a bit of 17? Final call now. Final call at 16, looking for a bit of $17. 17, how about a bit of 17? Anybody a bit of 17? And sold at 16. Sold at $16. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Richard. Next up, 1938S. Nope, that's a 35S. I just grabbed the same coin and put it back up here again. That was smart of me. How about this guy? Beautiful, bright 1938S. Lincoln cent, 1938S. We're going to start this off at $9 only. $9. $9, looking for a bit of 10. There's Carl at 10. Now looking for $11. $11, how about $11? Anybody bid $11? There's the reverse. Got Ant at 11. 11 now, 12 now, 12. How about a bit of 12? Anybody bid a 12? I can remember a time when I was buying these at $25. Yeah, I don't see them like this often. Got Ant back at 13 now. 13 with Ant now, looking for a bid of $14. There's Mark at 14, 14 now, 15. How about a bid of 15? Looking for $15. There's Kimberly at 15, 15 now, 16. How about a bid of 16? Looking for $16, 16 now, how about a bid of 16? Kimberly at 15, looking for 16. There's Mark at 16. Mark at 16, now Carl at 16.50. Mr. French at 17. Jimmy Bridges comes back at $20. $20, $1 minimum raises now. 20, looking for a bid of 21. 21, how about a bid of 21? 21, how about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21? $21 now. They bid a bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21. 21. $20, $20 now, going once, looking for a bid of 21. 21, anybody bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21. 21, anybody bid of 21. I got $20, $20 now, going twice, looking for a bid of 21. 21, anybody bid of 21. How about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? At the reverse again. Okay. There we go. I got $20. Last call. Looking for a bid of $21. 21. How about a bid of 21? 21. Anybody bid of 21? There's Farm Dog at 21. 21 now. 22. 22. How about a bid of $22? 22 now. Anybody bid of 22? 22. Anybody bid of 22? There's Jimmy back at 23. 23 now, 24. How about a bit of 24? 24 now, anybody a bit of 24? Anybody bid of 24? There's Ronald back at 24 and 24 now, 25. 25, how about a bit of 25? 25, I tell you, we can do something better than this. Let's do this. Let's handle it this way. I have a few of these. I can offer in this same condition, nice gem BU red. I can offer them at, let's see, a $16 bin. Got a $16 on this. You can bin them at $16, and I've got 12 available. I have 12 available at $16. Just start giving me bins on these. I've got Ronald, let's see, and then I've got Jimmy, and then I've got Farm Dog, and then I've got Mr. French, and Carl, and then Mark Thomas, Ant, Kimberly. That's just the first few right there. So I've got Ronald wants one, Ant wants one, Mark Thomas for one, Kimberly for one, Farm Dog for one, Mr. French for one, Carl for one, and Jimmy Bridges for one. How about anybody else? Anybody else want any of these? 1938S, nice gem BU at $16 a coin. Only $16 a coin. Get in now. It's so bright I can't even keep this camera lit right at it. There we go. It's a little dark now, but at least you can see the details, right? Nice, bright, beautiful BU coin. Okay, so that's what we've got. Nobody else? You're welcome, Farm Dog. There's Sissy. Sissy wants one. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to pull these extras back. Got 3 more in there. If anybody wants in it, I'll have to get it now. Wanda will take one. Wanda gets one. right, that'll be it. And I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much. And we will move on now. Next item. How about this? I know I've offered these somewhat frequently in the past, or in the recent past anyway, but 1932D is one you just don't see often. This is one of the harder dates to get in the 1930s. I'm going to start this one off at $2.50. Only $2.50 to get you started on 1932D. 1932D. Anybody a 250? 250 bid? Anybody bid a 250? How about a bid of 250? Anybody bid a 250? Got a $5.50 coin here for 250. 250, anybody bid a 250? There's Mr. French at 3. Got a $3 bid, $3 bid. Now looking for a bid of 350. 350, how about a bid of 350? How about a bid of 350? Now anybody bid a 350? 350 now, anybody bid a 350? How about a bid of 350 now? Anybody bid a 350? Anybody bid a 350? There's Kelly. Kelly back at $6. 6 now. Looking for a bid of $7. $7. $7. How about a bid of $7? 7. Anybody bid of $7? $7 now. Anybody bid of $7? 7 swans a swimming. Back into that, are we? Gee, Chuck, learn when to quit. $6 now. Looking for a bid of $7. 7. How about a bid of $7? $7 now. Anybody bid of $7? 7, anybody bid a $7? $7 now, anybody bid a 7? Got 6 going once, looking for a bid of $7, $7. How about a bid of $7? Anybody bid a $7? I got a 6 now going twice, looking for a bid of $7, $7. How about a bid of $7, $7 now? There's Jimmy Bridges at 7, 7 now, looking for a bid of $8, $8 now. How about a bid of $8? Here's the reverse. Here's the reverse. Couple of little scrapes on it. 7 now, looking for a bit of $8. $8. How about a bit of 8? Now, anybody bit of 8? Look a bit of 8 now, anybody bit of 8? $7. $7. Looking for a bit of $8. $8 now. 7 going once, looking for a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bit of 8? How about a bit of $8 now? Anybody bit of 8? $7 going twice now, looking for a bit of $8. $8 now. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bit of $8? How about a bit of 8? Final call at 7, looking for a bit of $8. $8 now. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bit of 8? And we're sold at $7. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Thank you very much, sir. Next up, how often is it that you see a coin that is not only a toner, but is also an error? Yep, that's what we have right here. 1946D, nice toning on this, plus it's a rim clip. It's got a clip at 1 o'clock up at the top behind the TR of Trust. We start this off at only $12. $12 will get you started on this one. How about a bit of $12? 12, anybody bit of 12? 1946D, beautiful coin with nice color. Can't really see the color really well on this. But trust me, there are some nice colors on this coin here. Hang on a second. Let me get you a picture so we can see what we're looking for. Here, I'll put this under the microscope. Well, that's not doing very good either, is it? Huh. There we go. That's better. That's showing you a little bit more of the color. There's Carl at $12. 12 now, looking for a bit of $13. 13, how about a bit of 13? 13 now, anybody a bit of 13? Anybody a bit of 13? Got Carl at 12, looking for a bit of $13. 13, how about a bit of 13? $13 now, anybody a bit of 13? It's really kind of hard to get that color under this dynoscope. I'm not highly impressed with it for color. $12 now, looking for a bit of $13. 13. That was nothing on the nose. That was on the picture, actually. There isn't anything on his nose. It's a nice, clean-looking coin. Let's take a look at the reverse side. The reverse side. And the third side. There is the third side. Nope, no carbon spots. It's a very nice BU coin. No cabin. Okay, maybe a little tiny carbon spot on the back of the shoulder just below and to the right of the Y of Liberty. That would be it, though. All right, now, so we've got $13.50 from Carl. We got 14 from Paul Hampton, $14.50 from Carl. $14.50 now looking for a $15 bid. 15. How about a bid of 15? Any bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? Look a bid of 15. How about a bid of 15 now? 15. Anybody bid of $15? 15. How about a bid of $15? Anybody bid of 15? How about a bid of 15? I had expected kind of with the color and with the clip that it would go. Let's see. My value on it's 25. That's why I started it at 12. Half price, Santa Claus says. That's where they start. Doug Rezak at 15 now. 15 now looking for a bid of 16. There's Carl at 15.50 now looking for 16. How about a 16? There's Mr. French at 16. 16 now 17. 17. How about a bid of 17? There's Paul at 17. 17 now 18. How about a bid of $18? 18 now. How about a bid of $18? 18 looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? There's Carl at 17.50. How about a bit of 18 now? 18. Anybody a bit of 18? Carl at 17.50 looking for a bit of $18. 18. How about a bit of 18? 17.50. We're going once at 17.50 looking for a bit of $18. 18 now. Anybody a bit of 18? 17.50 now going twice looking for a bit of $18. 18 now. Anybody a bit of 18? How about a bit of 18? How about a bit of 18? Anybody a bit of 18? Last call is 17.50 looking for a bit of $18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody a bit of 18? There's Paul Hampton at 20. Paul Hampton at 20 now. 21. How about a bit of $21? There's Carl back at 21. Brendan, hello Brendan. I got Paul at $20 now. Carl at 21. Carl at 21 looking for a bit of 22. There's Paul back at 22. 22 now, 23. How about a bit of 23? $23 now. How about a bit of 23? How about a bit of 23? There's Brendan back at 23 now, 24. 24 now, a bit of 24. How about a bit of 24 now? A bit of 24. 24 Carl at 24 now, 25. Now 25. A bit of 25. $25 now. How about a bit of 25? 25. Looking for a bit of 25. 25. A bit of 25. A bit of 25. Extra butter and salt, Wanda. Thank you. 24 now, looking for a bit of 25. 25 now, a bit of 25. 25. How about a bit of 25? 25. A bit of 25. 24 going once, looking for a bit of 25. 25. A bit of 25. Cool. $25. Anybody bit of 25? How about 25? 25. Paul is out, looking for a bit of 25, going twice at 24 now, looking for a bit of 25. 25 now, a bit of 25. Hello, Brendan. There's Brendan back at 25 now. 25 now, 26. How about a bit of 26? 25, looking for a bit of 26 now. Got Brendan at 25, looking for a bit of $26. 26 now, a bit of 26. 25 now, going once, looking for a bit of 26. There's Carl out. Thank you, Carl. 25 now, 26, looking for a bit of 26 now, going twice. How about a bit of 26? Bit of 26 now, a bit of 26. 25, looking for a bit of 26. Last and final call. Last call. Sold at $25. Brendan Burke. Thank you, sir. Next up, I got another colorful one. There we go. Now we can see some color on this. 1946. 1946 with some really pretty color on it. Going to start this off How about a $9 bid? $9 start on this one. $9. Anybody bid a $9? It's nice and red on one side, but then it's got some really nice color. Some toner on this side. There we go. It's actually pretty representative of the color on the coin. I don't know how some of them show up nicely and other ones don't. But there we go. Give me a $9 bid. $9. Anybody bid a $9? Get me started. 1946 plain at $9. $9. Anybody bid a $9? $9. I bid a bid of $9. Looking for a bid of $9. $9. How about a bid of $9? $9 now. Anybody bid a 9? How about a bid of 9? Anybody bid a 9? Look a bid of 9. Anybody bid a 9? There's Ronald at 9. 9 now. Looking for a bid of 10. $10 now. How about a bid of 10? Got 9. Looking for a bid of $10. $10. How about a bid of $10? $10. Anybody bid of $10? What is that for? That's Latin. Et al means and others, right? I got Ronald at $9 going once, looking for a bid of $10. $10. How about a bid of $10? 10. Anybody bid of 10? Wife says, "Hi Chuck, but I'm not you're on a strict spending limit." So, I guess Brendan's wife is telling me to make sure Brendan behaves. All right, we're going to be sold to Ronald. Sold to Ronald now at $9. Thank you, sir. $9. The sale is made. Here's another error for you. These scenes sometimes pop up and you just never know when to expect to see them. How about a 1942 with a really deep struck through? Look how deep that crater is. That is one heck of a struck through on that coin. Going to start this off at $9. You can't get an uncirculated 42D at $9. Much less one with a little bit of color on it and a very deep struck through. It was something, Ronald, it was something that was sitting on top of the planchet when the coin was struck, and that caused a crater to form in the coin when that struck item dug into the coin, and then it fell out after the coin was struck and ejected, leaving a hole in the coin. But that's what that is, and it's easily visible from a distance. I mean, it doesn't take anything to see it. We're up to Carl now at $12.50. $12.50 now, looking for a bit of $13. $13 now, anybody bid of 13. Stale Cheerio? Why, I would hope not. But this is a deep hole that sunk into the coin. It looks like a crater on the moon. No, this would not get graded as damaged, Ronald. The reason? Opposite side of the coin is perfectly normal. You can't do that. When you damage a coin, you're going to have a raised area on the other side. This is not damage. This is a struck through coin. It has an object that the coin was struck through when the coin was struck. This happened in the minting chamber. Flip it vertically. It's off by 10 degrees or so. Let me put it in a flip and test it. Can always do this, folks. This is a little trick that I'm going to teach you. You put it in a flip, and then you get it perfectly up and down with the lines on the flip and lines on the coin. And then you just flip it over and you look at the other side and see how far off it is. We're off by about 10, maybe 15 degrees. It's not enough to really count. Ronald, brother, I know what I'm doing here. This is an error coin. It is not damaged. It is not a no-grade coin. Got 16 out of Mark Thomas now. 16 looking for a bit of $17. $17. How about a bit of 17? A bit of 17. There's 20. Carl at 20. 20 now, 21. 21 looking for a $21 bid. 21. Anybody bid of 21? 21. How about a bit of 21 now? A bit of 21. Got 20 looking for a bit of 21 going once. Now looking for a bit of 21. How about a bit of 21? 21. Anybody bid of 21? Yeah, not as good as a staple. It's got all kinds of stuff, character, you know, but it's not the character that a staple would bring to it. Right, and you can tell it's not metal. It's not actual damage metal displacement because if well, Ronald, you have to submit coins that will actually grade, and this one will. I guarantee that if you submit this to NGC or PCGS as a struck through error, it will come back as a struck through error in a holder. That's my guarantee. This is definitely a genuine error. No question about it. Carl at 22 now, looking for a bit of 23. 23. How about a bit of 23? 23 to a bit of 23. Yeah, I wouldn't even think about selling a coin I was questionable on. I've done it before. I put coins up and I became questionable as I was working on selling them and decided to pull them. I've done it. This one I'm absolutely certain. Concur it's a Cheerio. Stale Cheerio, huh? Yeah, it'll cost you money to grade, that's for sure. But the fact that this is a gradable, genuine error remains. And it is a deep hole. Paul Hampton now at 23. 23 now, 24. 24. There's Carl at 24. 24 now, 25. 25 need a $25 bid. Anybody bid a 25. 25. How about a bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25. Got 24 going once, looking for a bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25. I got 24 now going twice, looking for a bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25. I got final call now at 24, 24, looking for a bit of 25, 25, itty bit of 25, 25. How about a bit of 25? And sold at 24 to Carl. Thank you very much, Carl. Another one of your old coins here, 1913D. Fine condition, 1913D. Here's your obverse. Start this off at $3 only. Anybody need a 1913D? Nice hole filler for a book. 1913D. Fine condition. $3 looking for a bit of 3. How about a bit of 3? A bit of 3. Looking for a bit of $3. $3 now. A bit of $3. $3. How about a bit of 3? $3. Anybody bit of 3? There's Doug at 3 now. $3.25. Now $3.25. Anybody bit of 3.25? $3.25. Got Doug at 3. Looking for a bit of $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bit of $3.25? I could get my 22 out and shoot some coins for you. I sell them till you shot with 22. Hello, JJ. Gotta pay attention to the time, brother. I got Raymond at 350. 350 now, looking for a bit of $4. How about a bit of 4? A bit of 4, looking for a bit of 4. How about a bit of 4? Because I know it was 7:30 there. You shouldn't have any trouble getting here on time, should you? There's Jimmy at 5. Jimmy at $5. $5 now. Looking for a bit of 550. 550. How about a bit of 550? 559. A bit of 550. Anybody bit of 550? 559. A bit of 550. Brendan, you tell the wife I said hello. I appreciate you coming by. 5 now, looking for a bid of 550. 550, anybody bid of 550? Jimmy Bridges at $5, looking for a bid of 550. 550, how about a bid of 550? 550, now anybody bid of 550? I got 5, looking for a bid of 550 going once. Now looking for a bid of 550. 550, how about a bid of 550? I got $5 now going twice, looking for a bid of 550. 550, anybody bid of 550? How about a bid of 550? Anybody bid of 550? There's Kimberly at $6. $6 now, looking for a bid of 650. 650, how about a bid of 650 now? 650, how about a bid of 650? JJ, you wanted 10 on that singles pull? I can get you in for 10, $3.50 a coin. Got that $6 bid now, looking for a $7 bid. 7, anybody bid a 7? How about a bid of 7? Anybody bid a 7? There's Jimmy Bridges back at $7 now. You're welcome, Brendan. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll see you later, brother. Okay, JJ, I got you. Got Mr. French back at 7.5, 7.5 now. 750, looking for a bid of $8. $8 now. How about a bid of $8? How about a bid of 8? Now looking for a bid of $8 now. A bit of 8. How about a bit of $8? $8 now. A bit of $8. Got 750 going once. Looking for a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? A bit of $8. $8 now. A bit of $8. $750 now. $750 going twice. Looking for a bit of $8. $8 now. How about a bit of $8? A bit of $8. $8 now. How about a bit of $8? Last and final call. Final call now. There's Jimmy back at 9. $9 now. Looking for a bit of $10. 10 now. Anybody bid of $10? 10. How about a bit of $10? $10 now. Anybody bid of $10? Yes, I believe you, Dennis. That is 100% correct. It depends on the date and mint and the amount of struck through you get on it, but most of them won't. You're going to end up paying $40 to $50 to get it graded in an error holder, but when it comes back in an error holder, you're going to get $40 to $50 for the coin. So it really isn't going to do that much for you. But yes, they are definitely gradable. PCGS or NGC or NX. We'll grade them. Got $9 going twice now. Jimmy Bridges at $9 looking for a bid of $10. 10. Anybody bid of 10? That's it. Last call. Last call now. Jimmy Bridges $9 looking for a bid of $10. 10. Anybody bid of 10? How about a 10? Anybody bid of 10? All right, sold to Jimmy Bridges at $9. Yeah, South End Al, did you want in? 10 spots, $3.50 a piece. I showed off the coins a little bit earlier. You can go back and watch it in the rebroadcast. When you see it, you'll notice that there are, 3 rows and a few rolls of coins. Those only go from 1934 to 1946, but I will end up going up to 1958 in the pool, and you'll be able to get BU coins from 1934 through 1958. Sorry, Mr. French. Let's see. Oh, okay. My 13S. 13S. I'm sorry. I need to put that up there. There we go. 1913S. South End Al, they are $3.50 per coin. They are BU, uncirculated, 1934 to 1958 wheat cents. A number of them are going to be earlier date coins. It is not just a bunch of 1950s. All right, I'll get you in, South End Al. I'll get you in for 10. Gonna be a long show. But that's okay. I got Richard now at $7.50. $7.50 looking for a bid of $8. This is 1913S in very good defined condition. 1913S. Looking now for a bid of $8. How about a bid of $8? $8 now to bid a bid of 8? How about a bid of $8 now to bid a bid of $8? Got $7.50. $7.50 going once. Looking for a bid of $8. $8 now. How about a bid of $8? There's $8 from Doug Rezak. $8 now, looking for a bid of $8.50. $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50 now? A bid of $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? There's $9. Ted Evans at 9. 9 now. They're starting to look at the guide now. They're figuring out, oh, wait a minute. This is a $15 coin. Got Richard back at $10. $10 now, looking for a bid of 11. There's 11. Crispy bid 11 now. 12 now. 12. How about a bid of 12? $12 now. Anybody bid of $12? How about a bid of $12? 12. Anybody bid of 12? There's Richard back at 13. 13 now. 14. 14. How about a bid of 14? 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? Anybody bid of 14? There's 15. Ted Evans at 15. 15 now. 16. 16. How about a bid of 16? $16. 16. Looking for a bid of $16. 16. Anybody bid of 16? I got 15 going once. Looking for a bid of $16. 16 now. Anybody bid of 16? How about a bid of 16? There's Jimmy at 16. 16 now. 17. I tell you what, let's do it this way. I put a stop on the bidding, and I have a grand total of 4 of these available, and I can make them available to you at a $14 bin. And let's see, my 4 people that I can offer them to would be Jimmy Bridges, Ted Evans, Richard Sappington, and Crispy Mofo. Ted says bin at $14. Crispy says bin. Richard says bin. And Jimmy says bin. Got all 4. Thank you very much, sir. Thank all of you. Moving on up now to my next item. How about a 1960 Philadelphia small date coin? This is the Tough 1960. If you've got your memorial set started and you got one of these in an ugly brown color, or if you don't have one at all, this would be the coin to start in on. This one is a $4 start, $4 only. Anybody bid of $4? How about a bid of 4? Anybody bid of 4? How about a bid of 4? Anybody bid of 4? Look at a bid of 4. How about a bid of 4? Anybody bid of 4? I don't sell these very often because they are so tough to get. 1960 small date Lincoln cents. Now the Philadelphia mint are in much shorter supply than the Denver mint. The Denver mint is actually not quite so uncommon to run by. But the small date on the Philadelphia mint was only minted for a very, very short time. Some people say it was only minted for 1 or 2 days. In January of 1960, before they changed to the large date design. There's $5 Kimberly, now 8 with Paul Hampton. Got 8 with Paul Hampton, now looking for a bid of $9. How about a bid of 9? Anybody bid of 9? How about a bid of 9? Anybody bid of 9? $9 bid, how about a bid of $9? $9 now, how about a bid of $9? Anybody bid of 9? That's the obverse for you. Here's the reverse. Got Carl at $8.50. $8.50 now, $9, $9. How about a $9 bid? $9, anybody bid at $9. 9, anybody bid at 9. There's 10. Paul Hampton at 10. 10 now, $11. $11 now, anybody bid $11. How about $11? 11 now, anybody bid 11. I got 10, bid 11 now, anybody bid 11. How about $11? $11 now, 10.50. 10.50. How about a bid of 10.50? Anybody bid of 10.50. 10.50. How about a bid of 10.50? Carl, how could you ever have guessed? How could you ever have guessed? Let's go ahead and stop. I have some of these available. If you guys would like to purchase directly instead of bidding on them, how about a $7 bin? $7 bin. Anybody, any number, you guys can do it. Carl, you only want one? Just give me a quantity when you do your bin. Carl gets one. I have a few of them available. Got about a half a roll. That was a good question, Carl. Yes, good question. Mr. French said he wants two. Paul Hampton will take one. No, not Santa Chuck. It's Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Hody ho ho. It's Santa Claus. Santa is much younger and better looking brother. Farm Dog will take one. Jimmy Bridges takes one. Raymond takes one. Ronald takes one. South End Al takes one. What else we got? Richard Sappington wants one. Who else will take a 1960 small date Lincoln Cent? 1960 small date. Nice uncirculated condition for $7. I need another half. What half do I need, Kenny? Santa's the other guy. I'm Santa. Oh, half roll. Shut up, sleep dog. Jim Fletcher. I got Jim Fletcher in here for one. Santa Claus rules. 10 rolls of quarters to search for mint state specimens and W's. Those SEO terms are attracting the majority of my traffic to my blog. The W mint quarters? Really? How about that? I don't have any W mint quarters. In fact, I've never really even looked for any of them. Your goal during the snowstorm is to find W mint quarters. Do I want another half roll? I can probably find one around here somewhere. I got Jim Fletcher in as my last purchase on this. Does anybody else want one? Let's say there's Sissy with a bin of one. Oh, Mark Moneytech, you found 10 in 3 years. Wow. I have actually never actually looked for one. And in fact, 2 years ago when I lived in Morrisville, North Carolina, I noticed on the mint release letter that they released some of the quarters in Morrisville, North Carolina. I was like, wow, that was kind of cool. I live in the little town where they let some of those go. Yeah, it's kind of Santa Claus night. I haven't really done Santa Claus much this year. All right, I am done with these 1960p small dates. If you want one, you can always email me and let me know that you'd like one. We can most certainly get one to you. But the next coin up now, how about a 1912S? 1912S, these are tough. 1912S going to start this off at $12 only. $12. What? $12? You get one of these in VG in fine condition, you're looking for a $25 to $40 coin anywhere in there. You found one W quarter since 2020, and that was 2 weeks ago. How about that? Wow. All right, we got a $12 bid. 12 now, 15. Got 15 now. Richard out of 15 now. Looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of $16? $16.90, but a bit of 16. 12S is probably about fifth in rank as far as mintage on a regular issue. Lincoln Cent. It's a semi-key to the key dates. It is a $50 to $75 coin with any more detail than this one has. You got Richard with $20 bid now. 20 now, looking for a bit of 21. 21, how about a bit of 21? 21, how about a bit of 21? How about a bit of 21? Parviz, you got 20 W quarters. He's cornering the market on him, I tell you. There's Wanda back at 21. 21 now, 22. 22, how about a bit of $22 bid? $22 bid, anybody bid of 22? There's 23. Richard at 23. 23 now, 24. 24, anybody bid of 24? 24. 4 to 4.5 million minted. Is that right? 4 to 4.5 million? That's a small mintage. That's a wow small mintage. 23 now, looking for a bit of 24. 24, how about a bit of 24? 24, anybody bid of 24? 24, Wanda is out to Richard at 23. Got 23 going once, looking for a bit of 24. 24, how about a bit of 24? Anybody bid of 24? There's 24. 24 now, 25. Now 25, anybody bid of 25? Looking for a bit of 25. 25, anybody bid of 25? 25, anybody bid of 25? I got 24, looking for a bit of 25. 25, now anybody bid of 25? 25. 24 going once, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bit of 25. Got 24. 24 going once, looking for a bit of 25. 25, itty bit of 25. There's 25. 25 now, 26. 26, how about a bit of 26? 26, itty bit of 26. 26. Looking for a bit of 26. 26 now, anybody bit of 26. 26, how about a bit of 26? Got 25. 25 now going once, looking for a bit of 26. 26, itty bit of 26. Mr. French is out to Mr. Sappington. Thank you very much. 25, look for a bit of 26 going once. 25, looking for a bit of 26 going twice. Twice now. 25, looking for a bit of 26. Last call at 25, looking for a bit of 26. $26 now. You bet a bit of 26. Oh, that's really cool, Marked Money Tech. Awesome. All right, I'm sold to Richard Sappington at 25. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. We got 4 more coins to offer. First of the 4 is a 1935D. Pretty looking 1935D here. Anybody want to start it off? Start it off with a bid of $8. $8 bid. How about a bid of 8? Anybody bid of 8? Look, a bid of $8. Now a bid of $8. $8. Got Ant with a bit of $8. $8 now, 9. Now 9. Anybody bid of 9? Very nice looking coin. Very well struck. Has actually no problems at all. Nice gemmy coin. There's a $10 bid out of Ant now. 10 now, looking for a bid of $11. $11 now. Anybody bid $11? $11. How about $11? There's Mark at $11 now. 12 now. 12. How about a bit of 12? There's Ant back at 14. 14 now, looking for a bit of 15. 15 now, anybody bid of 15? $15 now, looking for a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? $15 now, anybody bid of 15? There's 17. 17. Mark did 15 now. Ant at 17. 17 now, looking for a bit of $18. 18 now, how about a bit of 18? 18. 17, looking for a bit of $18. There's 18 with Mark Thomas. 18 now, looking for a bit of 19. $19 now. How about a bit of $19? 19. There's $20 with Ant now, looking for 21. 21 now, anybody a bit of 21? 21. How about a bit of 21? 21. Anybody a bit of 21? 21. How about a bit of 21 now? Anybody a bit of 21? Got 20, looking for a bit of 21. Mark is out. And it was a fight between Ant and Mark all the way. So Ant with $20, looking for a bit of 21 going once now. Anybody bid of 21? I got Ant with a $20 bid going twice now. Looking for a bit of 21, 21. How about a bit of 21? Got last call at 20. Looking for a bit of 21, 21. Now a bit of 21. Got sold to Ant at $20. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Heads up now for the next deal. 1939D. Nice uncirculated 1939D Lincoln cent here. Let's start the bidding off on this one at only $3. You can't get these for that price. Seriously? No, sir, you can't. But here you can. $3 start. Ant at $3 now, looking for a bit of $3.50. $3.50. How about a bit of $3.59? How about a bit of $3.50? There's $3.50 with Dick. $5 with Ant. $6 with Mark. Wanda at 13. Wanda at 13 now. 13 looking for a bit of $14. 14. How about a bit of 14? Here's JJ at 14. 14 now. 15. 15 looking for a bit of $15. 15. How about a bit of $15 now? A bit of 15. How about a bit of $15? 15. How about a bit of $15 now? A bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? I got 14 now. 14 going once. Looking for a bit of 15. There's 15 with Wanda. Now looking for a bit of $16. 16. There's JJ at 16. 16 now. 17. 17. How about a bit of $17? 17. 17. Looking for a bit of $17. 17. How about a bit of 17? 17. How about a bit of 17? There's Wanda back at 17. I tell you what, I'm going to stop the bidding here. JJ back at 20. I tell you what, here, let's do it this way. I'm going to make a list. And I'm going to go down to the line on, let's see, Carl. JJ, Mr. French. Yes, sir, Carl. Let's see, and then I've got Mark Thomas and Ant. There's my list of people. You can get any quantity you want. I've got a half roll in this condition. So let's say $8. $8 bin, folks. $8 bin. Take as many as you want. Give me a quantity with your bin if you want more than one. Carl, Wanda, Ant, JJ, Mark, Mr. French, Mr. Rizek, man. That guy is a hilarious guy, I tell you what. Let me put some more spots in here for you. There we go, got more 39Ds in there. Got Ted for 1, Wanda for 2, Farm Dog for 1. Anybody else want to get in on this? Let's see, that puts Carl for 1, Wanda for 2, Ant for 1, JJ for 1, Mark Thomas for 1, Dick French for 1, Doug Rizak for 1, Ted Evans for 1, and Farm Dog for 1. Ronald wants 1, Paul Hampton wants 1, and Mr. French will take 2. So we put his name in there again. Raymond will take 1. Am I going to do the 22 PDS Lincoln cents like I have in the past? Well, I can, Farm Dog. I certainly can. What did I sell those for in the past? I need to look them up and figure out what I sold them for. I'll have them at auction next week. I have a few sets available so I can get them out and figure out how many I've got available and put them up for sale next week. JJ will take a second coin. Raymond got his. Paul got his. Mr. French got his 2. JJ now has 2. Any others? Okay, Mr. Adams, I'll get those out for next auction? When's next auction? Next auction is not going to be Sunday. It's going to be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I'll be sure to get some 22 sets out. Actually, anybody interested in 2018, 19, 20, 21, or just the 22s? Oh, heck, never mind. I'll bring them all out. We'll get them all. We'll sell them. Ant wants another one. Put Ant down for another one. And with that, I think I'm going to cut them off and move on to the next item. Next item now. How about the Companion 1939S? 1939S, going to start this off at $4. $4 to get it started. Anybody want a bid of $4? 1939S. Start me off at $4. $4 bid. Anybody bid of $4? 4. How about a bid of $4? Anybody bid of 4? I got 4 now, 5 now, 6. Got 6 with Mark Thomas looking for a bid of $7. 7. How about a bid of $7.90? But a bid of 7. How about a $6.50 bid? $6.50 or $7.90? But a bid of $6.50 or 7. I got Carl at $6.50 now looking for a $7 bid. There's Richard at 8. Mark tries 7. Got $9 with Mark. Now $9.50 Richard. $9.50 Richard now looking for a bid of $10. 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? How about a bid of $10? $10 now. Anybody bid of 10? 1939S. San Francisco Mint last year of the 30s. The year World War II started. $10 with Mark. Now looking for $11 bid. $11 bid now. Anybody bid $11? How about a bid $11 now? Anybody bid 11? Here's Carl at $10.50. Now Mark at 11. I tell you what, let's do the same thing with this that we did with the last one. We can do bin on these at $8 a piece. That will give them to you at a heck of a special price. And here we go. Bin at $8 a piece. Carl takes 1. Ant takes 2. Mark Thomas will take 1. Anybody else? Bin at $8. $8 only. Wanda wants 1. Ronald will take 1. Ted Evans takes 1. Then Sissy and Farm Dog. JJ Addict. And I think with that, I'll go ahead and shut that spigot off. Oh, Mr. French wants 1. We'll get 1 for Mr. French. And then I'll move on to our last and final single for the day. It isn't very often that you see these in this kind of condition. This is a 1982 Philadelphia high grade, small date, zinc cent. You just don't see them like this. I want to start this one off at $2. $2 only. Give somebody a special deal. Carl gives me a $2 bid now. $2.25. $2.25. Itty bitty bit of $2.25. $2.25. Now a bit of $2.25. Look at a bit of $2.25. $2.25. Now a bit of $2.25. I got $2. Looking for a bit of $2.25. $2.25. JJ, contact me through email about that. I did not have enough that I could really spread them thin, so I didn't put them in the auction. But we can talk about them. Paul Hampton at $6 now. $6 at Paul Hampton. Now looking for a bit of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50? $6.50 now. A bit of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bit of $6.50? Now a bit of $6.50. $6.50. There's Kimberly, $6 now. Crispy at $6.50. Crispy at $6.50 now. Looking for a bit of $7. $7. How about a bit of $7? $7 now. A bit of $7. I got Jimmy at $8. Jimmy's now $8. Looking for a bit of $8.50, $8.59. How about a bit of $8.50 or $9? A bit of $8.50, $8.59. A bit of $8.50. $8.50 now. Looking for a bit of $8.50. How about a bit of $8.50? A bit of $8.50. $8.50 now. How about a bit of $8.50? Got Paul at $8.50. $8.50 now. Looking for a bit of $9. $9 now. How about a bit of $9? A bit of $9. How about a bit of $9? $9 now. How about a bit of $9? $9. Bin a half bucket of crab legs. I'm going to be doing that. Oh, by the way, the date isn't tomorrow night. It's actually Friday. I thought for some reason it would be tomorrow night. And I told my wife, I said, get ready for the date tomorrow. She says, tomorrow? I thought it was Friday. Okay. So I look at my text messages from the restaurant, and yeah, it is Friday. So Friday is our big date, which I did that on purpose because it's the day before our anniversary, which is on Saturday. I tell you what, let's do this. Just because I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to offer these on a bin. Bin at $7. I'd do them at $7 a piece for 1982. This is a Philadelphia, 1982 Philadelphia small date cent in zinc. Bin at $7. Give me anybody want to bin one of these? I've only got one per person though. I don't have a lot of these available. They are not easy to get in this condition. Now, I had a number of people bid over $7, but now they're all quiet. Jimmy says he'll take one. Anybody else? I got Jimmy. Who else do I got? Crispy will take one. Anybody else? I've got 2 or 3 left. If anybody wants one, is anybody out there? All right, well, I'm going to... Oh, I got Sissy and Raymond. We'll each take one. And save anybody immediately coming in and saying they want one before I have a chance to delete the row. We'll do that. All right. Never mind then. I appreciate it. Thank you, folks. That's the last of the singles. Now let's do rolls. How about some rolls? Just a couple. Lisa, are you registered with us? I don't know that you're registered with us. Registered to bid. Register to bid is free. All you have to do is send us an email with your name and your PayPal email address to coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. And because there have been so many people in the past who have decided that they want to get registered and then, or actually bid on something and not ever register, so I have no clue who to send the bill to, I don't allow people to bid until they have registered. Let me go check real quick. Why don't you just send your information again to be sure? But let me go check and see if I have received anything from you in the past. I'm working on my internet here. Getting moved up a little bit slower and slower. Here we go. Okay. No, I don't have you, at least. I don't have you registered. That email address just above where you type there is coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Just send me an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. I'll put your name on the list for one of the 1982s. But if I don't see an email from you before I send invoices, I'll just have to delete it. But you can send me an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com, and I will certainly look for it. Okay, now on the 2009 Philadelphia LP2 rolls, I've got a bid of $1.50 from Carl. Let's see. Okay, Mr. French, I'll get you in there for one as well. If I can't find one, you won't get it on your bill. We'll do it that way. I already got a 175 bid now on the LP2 roll. This is what it looks like. It's just a copper blur. There we go. There's one end of it. And there's the other end. There we go. Nice little paper rolls. Both ends I got Carl at 225 now. 225 looking for a bit of 250. 250, there's Mr. French at 250. 250 now, 275, 275, a bit of 275, 275, how about a bit of 275? Now a bit of 275, 275, a bit of 275, got 275, now looking for a $3 bid, $3, a bit of $3. There's Mr. French at 3 now, 325, 325, a bit of 325, 325, how about a bit of 325? There's 4. Mr. Bridges says you'll pay 4. Got 325 out of Carl. Got Jimmy Bridges at $4 now. Looking for a bit of 425. There's 425. 425 now. 450. 450 now. A bit of 450. 450. How about a bit of 450? 450. There's Paul at 450. 450 now. 475. 475. A bit of 475. There's 475 now. 5. A bit of 5. How about a bit of 5? A bit of 5. There's Carl at $5 and Mr. French at 5 now, 550. 550, how about a bit of 550? I'm going to lay them down like this. You guys know what they look like. 5 now, 550, 550, a bit of 550, 550. How about a bit of 550? 550 now, a bit of 550. $550 now, a bit of 550. How about a bit of 550? 550 now. I got 550. Mr. Bridges, 550 now. 6 now. 6. How about a bit of $6? 6 now, a bit of 6. Carl's on to me. I tell you what, Carl's always on to me. Carl knows. I'm going to stop the bidding, and we're going to do a bin on these. You can take any quantity you want, so be sure you tell me a number after your bin. But I'm going to bin these at $4.75 a roll. $4.75 a roll. I'm sorry, $4.25 a roll. I meant to say $4.25. $4.25 a roll, any quantity. So give me a bin plus a number. Carl will take 5. Carl take 5. Richard takes 1. You heard me say that was Carl sitting on the log. Well, hey there, Coin Dragon. I see the eyeballs now. How about that? All right, got Carl for 5, Richard Sappington for 1, Mark Money Tech for 2. I've got Lisa Stroud. Go ahead and put Lisa down for 1. And Jimmy Bridges. Ronald for 2. I've got Paul for 2. Lisa wants 2 instead of 1. Paul Hampton takes 2. Coin Dragon makes a stump for us. I've been told before that I have the personality of a stump. I said thank you. I think stumps are very personable. They let you sit on it and they don't complain. I have been told that some of the rolls that I sell did contain double dice. So you never know, but it could be. You've been off a bit here lately. I think you've been more than a bit off if you heard me say that Carl was on the stump there. One that says lies. Lies. All lies. No more? No mas? That's what I got. Paul with 2, Lisa with 2, Ronald with 2, Jimmy Bridges with 1. I've got Mr. French with 2. Did we get, yeah, no, we didn't get Mr. French in there for 2. He wanted 2 of these. Mr. French for 2. Got Mark Money Tech for 2. I got Richard for 1, Carl for 5. Parvez wants 5. There he is. He's awake now. Well, Ronald, I have a special treat for you. Special treat is this right here. See that? That's a Philadelphia mint roll there. And it's the LP4. LP4 Philadelphia mint rolls up next. Start me off at $1. Paul, the thing about these is that they are the lowest mintage Lincoln cent since 1954. There is no regular mintage memorial cent with a lower mintage than the 2009 LP4. These are harder to get than pretty much any other modern Lincoln cent. Getting these in rolls is a pretty big deal. I got Mr. French at $2.75. Jimmy Bridges back at $4. Paul says $3. I got a bit of 4 now a bit of 5. Got a 5 from Crispy, looking for a bit of 5.50, 5.50. How about a bit of 5.50? Now a bit of 5.50, 5.50. How about a bit of 5.50? 5.50 now, a bit of 5.50, 5.50. There's Carl at 5.50 now, 6. Now 6. How about a bit of $6? There's Ronald at 6. Now 6.50, 6.50. How about a bit of 6.50 now, a bit of 6.50, 6.50. Lisa Strout says Lisa need. Well then Lisa get. $7 now, Wanda. Wanda at $7. $7 now. Look for a bit of 7.50. 7.50. How about a bit of 7.50? There's Mr. French at 7.50. 7.50 now. 8 from Paul. 8 from Paul now. Looking for a bit of 8.50. 8.50. How about a bit of 8.50? 8.50. 8.50 now. A bit of 8.50. How about a bit of 8.50 now? A bit of 8.50. You guys passed my number quite a while ago, so I'm going to be a good Santa Claus And I am going to offer these as a bin, any quantity you want, at $4.75 a roll. $4.75 a roll. Get any number you want. Give me a bin plus a quantity, please. Carl takes 5. This is a deal you're not going to find often, folks. Not going to get these often like this. Carl for 5. Farm Dog will take 2. Ronald for 2. Paul for 3. Wanda for 2. Mr. French for $4. Lisa, you send the email as soon as this show is over. We've only got one lot left. So send your email as soon as the show is over here. Remember, it's coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Let's see, where was I? Carl for 5. I've got Farm Dog for 2. Ronald for 2. Paul for 3. Wanda for 2. Mr. French takes 4. Mark Thomas takes 4. Jimmy takes 1. And then Crispy for 5. Lisa wants 2. Juan Lopez, you can bid here, but I need you to send a registration to me before your bid will be valid. So I can take your bid now. You send me an email and register with me, and I will count your bid and send you an invoice. We send invoices through PayPal. That's the way we bill. That's the way we take money. So you give me your PayPal email address. Through email, you send me an email. Make it nice and secure for you. Coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Send me an email and give me your name and your PayPal email address, and I'll get you registered right away. You want to bid now? Go ahead and bin rolls. The LP2, are they tails rolls? There's a number of different ways. Some of them are heads, some of them are heads to tails, and some of them are tails to tails. I don't know. I've got a box of them. They go all different ways. Let's see. What did I end up with here? I had Crispy for 5. What else did I not say? Lisa for 2. Got Doug for 1. Parvis for 5. Jesse for 4. Hello, Jesse. Haven't seen you yet this evening. I hope your pain is subsiding and you're feeling better. But Juan Lopez, you can go ahead and bid now. The auction will be over in just a couple of minutes. When it's over, you can send the email. You don't have to send it first. The LP2s, the 2009 Philadelphia LP2s are $4.25 a roll, $4.25 a roll. And then the 2009 PLP4s, what I'm showing right now, are $4.75 a roll. JM will take a roll. Parviz, I got you in there for 5, sir. Okay, South End Al says he will take 2 of the LP2s and 2 of the LP4s. I'm going to go up and add him to the LP2 list. There we go. Thank you, South End Al. I've got you on there for both of them. Okay. Now for as a kind of surprise, I got these. These are 2009 Denver Mint LP4s. Actually, this doesn't show on the outside of the roll, but it is an LP4 roll. So this has the Presidency reverse. And on these, I'm going to start right now. I'm going to put this line of stars across so I can see the difference. And we're going to do 2009 D LP4 at $4 per roll. Oops, $4 per roll. It's just going to be a bin, straight out bin on these. Ronald says 2, Kelly says 5. Carl says 5. So Carl for 5, Ron for 2, Kelly for 5, Mark Thomas for 4, Wanda for 2, JM for 1, Parvis for 5, Doug Rizak for 1, Jimmy Bridges for 1, Paul Hampton for 4, South End Al gets 2. We got a whole list of people going on here. And I totally understand. These things have been up to $250 a box, even more. That's $10 a roll, boys and girls. They're not that high now, but they are still definitely in favor with people because they are so difficult to come by. I appreciate it, Carl. Thank you very much, sir. You have a great Christmas, too. Yours. Be well. Make sure you come back for the pull coming up on the 26th, evening of the 26th, or the 27th. I think it'll be the 26th. That's Monday. We'll have a reveal show, and then we will do the Mint State Wheat Singles Pull. That's a big mouthful to say. How about the Wheat Penny Pull? We can just call it a Wheat Penny Pull. There we go. South End Al gets 2 now. Dick French gets 2. Ant wants 1. Lisa wants 2. Yes, Kimberly. When you're talking about brown copper, not red, but brown copper, if you do this with red copper, you're going to ruin it. But brown copper, just basically circulated wheat pennies, and what you're trying to do is get the gunk out from around the letters so you can look at them under a microscope and see the finer details. The way you do it is you get a double boiler pot that is not made of aluminum. Hello, not aluminum. Oh, it's okay, Juan. No problem, sir. You get one that a porcelain works best. If you get a porcelain pot, one of the old porcelain pots, a steel pot covered in porcelain, you get a double boiler. You boil water in it. Then you put the coins in there and let them boil for about 6 or 8 minutes. And then you put in about a teaspoon of baking soda. And you just put it in the water boil. And you stir the water around. Let it boil for about 6 or 8 minutes. And then you pull them out and rinse them with just a little tiny dollop of Dawn dishwashing liquid in the sink. Run them under the water. And then you take them out and you pour them onto a towel. Just pour the coins out onto a towel. And you use another towel to pat them dry. So they dry off. And you will have coins that all of the black stuff is gone from around the letters. That's just for circulated wheat pennies. And it works. Coin Dragon, is that a crab? Like a crab boil? You're welcome, Kimberly. Or is that a I don't believe you said that? I don't think I'd try it with Canadian cents, Kelly. It'd be just the shocked face. I get it. It would just be the more or less solid copper coins. I know that they've made Canadian cents. They made them of all different kinds of material, and I'm not sure how those other materials will actually work. 7 minutes for crab. 7 minutes in boiling water for crab. Is that from frozen or from fresh? Yes, Parviz, I will. Whatever credit you happen to have, I will apply it for you. All right, and Juan Lopez, if you want to register, remember you send me an email, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Actually, the towel, Kenny, doesn't get all that dirty because most of the crap comes off in the water. Your water will turn green and have foam on it. And then when you take the coins out and you rinse the coins off with a little bit of Dawn liquid, the coins actually come out more or less clean. So when you put them on the towel, the only thing you're really getting off the coin is water, not necessarily any dirt. There might be a little bit of dirt in it, but you can always put it in the laundry and wash it off. So, yeah, I don't think you need to consider the towel ruined after that. Okay, I appreciate it, Farm Dog. Thank you very much, sir. I do have an update for you, Farm Dog. The coin should come in Friday. I should be getting the coin Friday. It was shipped this morning, and it went FedEx ground. Yes, Juan, I will send you alerts for the next and other auctions. I send an email out prior to the broadcast of every one of the auctions to the entire list that I have of email addresses from registrants. So if you register with me, I will be sure to get you included on that list. The email address that you send that to again is coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. I'm sorry, I typed that wrong. That's the correct address, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Well, Ronald, that's because you don't do, first of all, you don't rub anything onto the coins. The second, we're talking about baking soda poured at the rate of about 1 teaspoon per gallon of water. We're not rubbing the baking soda onto the coins. And second, you don't do it with uncirculated coins. You would only do it with like bag of wheat type stuff. Circulated brown coins. What it's for, it's not for making uncirculated coins look any better. Well, we're not talking about verdigris, Kenny. We're just talking about that black gunk that gets around the letters because of finger oils and circulation over a number of years. It keeps you from being able to see split serifs and notches at the corners of double dies and stuff like that. It makes it just easier to scope coins and look at them. And it doesn't actually clean the coins. It actually just takes the crap off of the coin, off the corners, out of the corners of the letters and stuff like that. Thermal shock works, but you're talking about something that takes a lot of effort. Yeah, just the dirt and the greases from around the letters. That's all you're looking to remove with this method. And it's just a little tiny bit of baking soda in boiling water, and you let it boil for a while. You let it cook for a while. And then you take the coins out hot. You put them under water with a little bit of Dawn liquid, just a little tiny bit of Dawn liquid, just to wash that excess baking soda off the coins. You can use distilled water, but I just use tap water. Distilled water certainly works, and it doesn't cost much, so you may as well use distilled water. But I just use tap water because I never really bothered buying any distilled water to use for this. But after that 6-minute boil in the hot water, you let them get hot first inside of the hot water, and then you dump in about a teaspoon to a tablespoon per. It's like a spaghetti strainer double boiler, a large 6-quart pot, and you put the coins in there, let them get hot, and then you put a teaspoon to a tablespoon. Tablespoon's only 2 teaspoons, so just over a teaspoon of baking soda. Put it in there, let them boil for about 6 or 7 minutes. And you take them out, and you can pour them out in a spaghetti strainer, take the water away, and put a little bit of dishwashing liquid in there. The pan, it's called a double boiler. I mean, it's I don't know if I can find one here. Because the last one I bought was like 15 years ago. Here we go. It's called Graniteware. I have 2 of these. I'm going to put an Amazon link in here for you guys. No, the baking soda is only a matter of, oh man, it's going to have too much. I tell you what, here's the search term. Put this search term in Amazon.com. And it will come up with, no, wrong display. It will come up with this. This is what you're looking for. You use this, you fill that up with water about halfway, you boil it, get it hot. You put the coins inside the other part, you put that other part inside the part with the water. You boil it, let it get hot. See you soon, Eric. I appreciate it. Yeah, this essentially is a noodle cooker. Then you put in your baking soda, which is no more than a teaspoon to a tablespoon of baking soda. You let it cook for about 6 or 8 minutes. It'll turn green. The water will turn green and have a foam on the top of it. And that's the active ingredient, the baking soda, actually working on that dirt on the coins. And then when you take the boiler part out, you put it under the sink. You pour warm to hot water on it. You put just a little bit of dishwashing liquid on it. And I don't have an Amazon affiliate link. and then you rinse the coins off, and then you pour them out onto a towel and pat them dry. You spread them out and pat them dry, and you're done. A lot of OBW 60D cents in those hard-to-open plastic tubes that are dull and look dusty, but they are not dusty in OBW because they are lots of the same dyes back-to-back, etc. OBW 60D cents in those hard-to-open plastic. The hard-to-open plastic tubes are the Megrigan Sons tubes. They basically shrink to fit when you store them in the heat, and they are openable by using a heat gun, which you can buy at Harbor Freight or Direct Tools or some other place. You can get them on Amazon too. They're not very expensive either. Yeah, here's heat guns you can get them for under $20. You can get an electric one for $15. And you use a heat gun. It looks like a hairdryer, but it's a heck of a lot hotter. And that's you get one of those and you use it on the roll, and you wear a glove, a heat retardant glove, like an oven mitt or something, and you hold the roll on a piece of wood or a hard rock surface or something, and then you just roll the roll around slowly, and you heat it up very slowly. Don't do it like really fast boiling heat. you pull the heater back and you just kind of give it a good hair dry. Okay, you need to make the coins look nicer. I'm not really sure what to tell you about that because I would actually have to see one of the coins and know what you want to do with them, because there's a bunch of different things that can be done depending on what the coins are, what condition the coins are in. Thank you, Ronald. I have a video on this, on how you can get these out. Yeah, thermal expansion, that's exactly what it is. And all of these Megrigan Sons tubes that are really hard tubes and the ones that the coins are stuck in, you can use a heat gun to get the coins out of those. And you heat it up and you get it to where it's just really, really warm. You don't want to cook it. You don't want to boil it. And then you can just tap it on a table and the coins just come out of it. It's because when you heat the plastic, it softens, and that allows it to expand. I don't know about downloading and replaying the auctions and shows, but I do know that when you go to YouTube to view a show, it has to be completely processed before you can see the chat. Usually that takes about 24 hours. So for about the first day after a show is done, especially these shows that last 2 hours, it takes a day or two for them to actually put the chat back with it. Oh yes, and you can. That's right. Mark tells you. You also can get a chat replay option where you can turn on a replay thing for the chat. And sometimes that's not selected, and you need to select it. So you'll actually, and it's in your settings. Later, Carl. I appreciate it, brother. All right, let's see. What are we doing? Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to be doing a couple of reveals. And then Friday, I will be off because I am going to take my beautiful bride out for dinner. And then Saturday is my anniversary. We are probably going to go out, do something on Saturday, who knows what. But I will have some time. I'm going to be packing packages. Every moment that I'm off and available, I'm going to be packing packages, and all the packages will go out on Monday after Christmas because I don't want any more packages getting stuck or stuffed or put in the wrong place because everybody's trying to get Christmas packages out. I said no alias, a lobster bot. I'm sorry, what? What? No alias, a lobster bot. I'm not sure what you're saying. Farm Dog, if you happen to still be around, yes. Okay, you want two each 2009 D and D LP4. You want the P and D LP4s? Is that what you're asking? A lobster loose? Well, what are we talking about? A lobster? Are we talking about something you dig, Coin Dragon? Because you're way beyond my years when it comes to what's going on in chats on these things. Cook the lobster, okay. Cook the lobster already. Yeah, Farm Dog, I'll get you on there. I just read your email, and yes, I will get the two sets on there. But I'm wondering what we're discussing with regard to the rolls that you're looking for. I had 2009 D LP4, 2009 Philadelphia LP4, and I have 2009 Philadelphia LP2. A lobster pot that I'm looking for. No, actually, I don't know what a lobster pot even looks like. I'm not a lobster pot area person. Yeah, lobster pot works. You get the speckled kind. Don't get the stainless. Don't get one that, they're actually more expensive if you call them a lobster pot. That's weird. These are the double boilers. They've got a. This isn't no, it's not the same thing. This isn't what I was talking about. What I'm talking about is actually a double boiler. And you don't want to get the wrong stuff, because if you do, it'll turn your coins black. It's that one that I was showing here earlier. You can go back and you can get the information from earlier in the stream. But I put in here if you do porcelain double boiler stock pot, that's what you're looking for. Porcelain double boiler stock pot. The double boiler part is important. And the reason it's important is because what you're looking at, you don't get the two separate pots. And you have to have the two separate pots. The one with the holes that fits inside the one that contains the water. So you have a pan inside. It's just like what Paul Hampton said. It's a pan inside of a pan. Yes, you can steam veggies using them. Hello, Taco John. Let's see. Let me put my display back on. There. That's that one right there in the middle. It's enamel on steel. It's a 7.5 quart stock pot, pasta pot, blancher. It says it's resistant and easy to clean. It has that pot with holes that sits inside of another pot that carries water. You put boiling water in the outside pot, you put the coins on the inside pot, you put the coins inside the water, and you boil them. And you pull them out, and you can strain them right in the sink and pour them out on a towel to pat them dry. Parva's a silver color 1956 D Lincoln cent is a number of different things. I would really have to see what you're talking about to be able to know what to tell you it is. It could be a chrome plated. It could be mercury plated. It could also be toned into a silver color based on what kind of material it was stored with. There is some small, very small chance that it was minted on a silver planchet used for dimes. The first thing that would help is weight. Every time you find something that looks unusual, the weight is going to be the first thing that's going to help you know what you're doing. Because if it weighs more than a normal penny, then it's probably plated in something. If it weighs the same as a normal penny, it's probably either been cleaned or changed color. Yes, I said no stainless steel. It's either been cleaned or changed color chemically somehow, or it's a natural toning that comes on by what it was stored with, what kind of album or paper or container it was stored in. If it weighs less than a normal coin, then it could possibly be minted on dime stock. So there's a number of different things you could have with a silver colored penny. The thing is you just have to weigh it first. I have to see it second to understand what I'm looking at. Yeah, Kelly, I wouldn't eat them. They'll give you a stomach ache. Yeah, some coins don't look pretty at all, and they're not going to get a whole lot prettier when you boil them. The only ones that will work in a boil are the ones that are here. Let me get my microscope back out. Let me show you this under the microscope. We've seen this coin before. It's one of the coins that we offered tonight at auction, but I want to show you the kind of stuff that you can get off the coins using a boil. See all the little black stuff right around the letters? If you put that coin into a boil, all that black stuff is going to come off the coin. You'll still have a brown circulated coin, but it'll be a brown circulated coin without all that goop around the letters. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the boil takes care of. Don't do anything else. Don't try to make red coins redder. Don't try to make brown coins red. It's not going to do anything. You're not going to get anywhere with it. The only thing that boil is good for is taking the black stuff off of circulated pennies. And then your lab grade xylene is only for cleaning dust off of coins. You're not going to do anything else with it. Anything else is going to alter the coin in a way that you don't want it altered. So you're not trying to the boil. A few minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, that's basically all it is. Just oil and dirt. That's basically all you're taking off with the boil. Now, the xylene, again, you're not trying to clean the coin. You're not trying to change anything on the coin. All it's doing is removing dust and loose grime off the coin. That's all it's doing. It's a basic, very, very quick wash. Don't expect anything more and don't try to do anything more. What is whizzed? Whizzed is when you actually take a wire brush tool or a Dremel tool with a fine brush on it, and you use a speed rotary motion to move the metal on a surface of a coin to make it look like it's uncirculated, because you'll put a spin shine on the coin that almost looks like luster. And if you're not really watching for it, you could actually end up buying a coin that has that, and it's not good because the coin is ruined. But that's what whizzing is. JJ Addict, can you be specific about would I send a coin that I've done that to off for grading? Are we talking about the boil, or are we talking about xylene? Actually, either one. It wouldn't make any difference. Yes. So if I had this 13S that I showed you, and it went into a boil, came out of the boil with less gunk around it, it wouldn't change the grade of the coin at all. It would just take the black gunk off of it. The wax stuff and the OBW dime rolls, that wax stuff will probably come off with xylene. Add polish when whizzing sometimes, but most of the time not. JJ, yes, the boil is fine. For circulated brown copper, all you're trying to do is remove the loose gunk off of the coin, the fingerprint oils and stuff like that, and it comes off with that boil, and it doesn't change the coin otherwise. No, JJ, I would not. Hello, Kelly Ray. I would not worry about getting a clean designation with a coin that's like this one. 1912S, 1913S. These coins where they've got a little bit of black gunk around the letters, all the boil does, if you do it right, all the boil is going to do is take the dirt off the coin. It's not going to change the coin. I've heard whiz used in a bunch of different formats, especially when I've been drinking. There's another one that would be a candidate to be able to remove the gunk off the coin. All that gunk down inside the date area and around the mint mark, all that stuff is removable. All that black stuff there, all it is dirt and grime, oils, things like that. And the baking soda boil will take all that crap off the coin. You're very welcome, Kimberly. You like to use a grinding wheel on Canadian cents, especially the steel ones, right? Turn them nice and polished silver looking. I prefer to leave whizzes, not take them. Yes, that's exactly it, JJ. Helps you see RPMs and double dies better on circulated coins, especially the more minor ones. But that's the kind of thing I was talking about. And that's what will help it. The size of your batch in one go, I would think no more than about 4 or 5 rolls. About 4 or 5 rolls at a time. 200, 250, 300 coins. You do any more than that, you're just going to be banging a bunch of coins against each other, and you're not going to get a whole lot of effectiveness out of the baking soda. The other thing I need to tell you is that if you are doing multiple batches, you can use the same water in probably 2 batches, but after the second batch, I dump the water and start over. Because if you keep the same water, you're going to end up with all that gunk that came off of your first 2 batches, and it's just going to settle onto your third batch. And after a while, after you take the coins out and get them dry, they start to look a little bit gray. Now, the reason for that is because you've got gunk from your water that stayed on the coins. They can get rinsed off all the way. I personally wouldn't do more valuable coins that way. The only thing I actually do that way or ever did that way is common circulated wheat pennies, common circulated stuff that I wanted to take the gunk off of so I could search them for RPMs or double dice. But I never had any interest in dumping a roll of 1914S in something like that and doing anything with those, because I have no interest in trying to make coins what they're not. I just want to take the garbage off of them to make the coin look a little bit better for what it is. Yeah, so no 17 DDOs that you know of. But I would stick a bunch of rolls of 17 in to boil them to find the DDOs because it'll help. Well, you're very welcome, Lisa. Paul, see, you are a bad influence. Kelly Ray knows more about him than he knows. All right, folks. Well, that is what I've got for today. I'm going to go ahead and work on invoices and work on getting things done so that we can move on for the week. I'm going to start packaging packages tomorrow morning. I've got a couple of reveals to schedule for this week, and then we will move on to after Christmas. There will be a singles pull. Going to be spending about 2 days on that. Oh, Parvis, don't worry about what you don't know. It's the things that you will learn over time that will help you. You try to cram it all in at once and it'll be overflow. Too much. Ronald, you have a great night, sir. Kelly Ray says she and Paul go way back. Go way back. I appreciate it, JJ. Thank you. And Merry Christmas to you. I know exactly what you're going through where you are because I used to live there. I know the square downtown, all that. I've lived there since hers was open way back in the day. And the old Sears store downtown next to the car dealership, which is now an expo center that nobody uses. I appreciate it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and take off. You guys have a great night, great week, and I'll see you later. Merry Christmas.